rainy on the outside, overcast and all. Nonetheless, it is indeed a good day to have a good day. It's Tuesday, the 20th day of October. And this is where we say good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today. It is indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. Yeah, it is. It is. Trust me on that. And I just want to welcome you once again to another Good Morning Grenada program.
All I ask is of thee. Hold my hand.
Good morning, everyone, and I hope you had a great night's rest and that you're up and ready to face the challenges of this brand new day. 26 minutes on to 7 o'clock. And let's get straight into, because we've got so much to do this morning. And this morning I want to remind you that we have a tribute to Dr. Margaret Jean Joseph. All right, yeah, so we look forward to that. But nonetheless, it's Tuesday. Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to see a brand new day. For this we give you praise. Lord, we lift up our concerns, worries, and burdens before you, knowing that you are compassionate and caring. Give us the strength and courage to face our trials, knowing that you are with us in every step of the way. Fill us with your peace that surpasses all understanding, calming our hearts and reassuring us of your unfailing presence. Deliver us from the evil one and keep us safe from all harm, known and unknown. In the precious name of Jesus, amen. A positive good morning, Tuesday blessings, and it says, Happy Tuesday. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. That's Psalms 1:18 and verse 24. Thank you. Hope you're doing fine. All right, let's get to the word of the day, and that word today is pertinent. Pertinent. P-E-R-T-I-N-E-T. Pertinent. It means relevant or applicable to a particular matter. Pertinent. P-E-R-T-I-N-E-N-T. Pertinent. Relevant or applicable to a particular matter. Here's how we can use the word in a sentence. His question was pertinent to the topic being discussed. His question was pertinent to the topic being discussed. Yeah.
You could make them an example, just like you did to Saul in the Bible. And my soul cries out to you, Father. My soul cries out.
My soul cries out. Yes, folks, it's now time for us to get into the bit of information from the Department of Cooperatives. Yep. Let's get into it right on. It's a Did You Know segment, and let's get to that.
For us to draw near to you, Father, help us see that this is the time to live righteously, and in our hearts let there be a yearning.
You won't believe what you can achieve when you form a cooperative. Cooperatives, your choice, your chance, and it's your business.
All right, did you know that there's a legal minimum number of persons required to start a cooperative in Grenada? Did you know that? Well, of course, yes. According to Section 15 of the Cooperative Societies Act number 8 of 2011, a credit union or cooperative must have at least 100 members, while also a credit union, that's a credit union, must have at least 100 members, while a non-financial cooperative needs a minimum of 10 members to be registered to begin operations. Now, it's important to note that a credit union is also a cooperative, but it is a financial cooperative and it is governed under the laws of GAFIN, the regulatory body that deals with financial institutions and insurance and so forth. Now, the non-financial cooperatives, those that are production oriented, all right, they are governed by the Department of Cooperatives, and you do need a minimum of 10 persons to start. And that has been the cooperative segment for this morning.
You won't believe what you can achieve when you form a cooperative. Cooperatives, your choice, your chance, and it's your business.
21 minutes on to 7 o'clock. I pray that God gave you favor this morning. I need a whole lot of it myself. Good morning to my dear Attorney General, Legal Affairs Minister, Senator Claudette Joseph. Good morning. How are you doing? Hope all is well, right? Nice. Everything on track. 20 minutes on to 7. That is our time. Oh, the motivational tip of the day is up next. It's a good time to say good morning to you, Petlin. How are you doing? What's the weather like? Folks, don't forget to reach out in prayers for our brothers and sisters out there in Jamaica who are being, they're about to be totally ravaged. Notice the word ravaged. They're going to be really, really, really affected adversely by that Category 5 Hurricane Melissa, who should be making landfall anytime around now. They've started getting the outward bands of the hurricane. Man, this is weird. This is strange. And the problem with Melissa is that she is moving so slow. So slowly. Giving her sufficient time to do her total devastation. But nonetheless, God is still in control, right? Reach out in prayers to your brothers and sisters to the north. That's Jamaica. The motivational tip is up next.
I am blessed and highly favored, cause your mind is filled with thoughts of me. While I was yet a sinner.
This morning, I want you to prioritize self-care. Take care of your body and mind through sleep, exercise, and mindfulness. A healthy you is a motivated you. Self-care, you understand? Prioritize self-care. Take care of your body and your mind by sleeping properly, giving yourself sufficient sleep, ensure that you get enough exercise and so forth, all right? So always remember that.
Lord, your favor is upon me.
What's buzzing this morning? Hey, well, listen to me. Yesterday, I almost gave up on West Indies. Where I was sitting in that ward, I was looking at the cricket match, and at first I was thinking that, West Indies gonna lose again. But boy, Rahman Powell and Shea Hope, they came on and they did a wonderful thing for us. Yeah. So we won up in the 3-match series against Bangladesh. That's the T20 International. Nonetheless, buzzing this morning, Grenada launches a plan to protect the Grenada dove. Do you know the Grenada dove's name? Leptitula welsey. All right, Edinburgh Napier University to visit on the 10th of November. In the region, Hurricane Melissa hits Jamaica.
His favor never.
Internationally, Trump hints a third term. And in sports, St. John Sports lead the GFA Premier League. We've got the details to this and more in the AM edition of news, which comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Brings me into one.
Need to open a bank account? There's no time to make the drive to stand in line. Get ready. Opening an account with Republic On Board is easy from anywhere at any time, even while waiting for a food order. So you don't have to skip lunch. Republic On Board. Fast, easy, secure. Visit www.republiconboard.com to open your account today.
Welcome to Caracou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmonies 1.0. The inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance, adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Tuesday, October 28th, 2025. Coming up in the news, Grenada launches a plan to protect the Grenada dove. Edinburgh Napier University to visit on the 10th of November. In the region, Hurricane Melissa hits Jamaica. Internationally, Trump hints at a third term. And in sports, St. John's Sports lead the GFA Premier League. We've got the details to these and so much more right after these messages.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction
satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GC Global, your gateway to the world.
Hi there, good morning everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. Grenada is taking new steps to protect its national bird, the Grenada dove, one of the rarest doves in the world and found only on the island. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, along with local and international partners, is developing a new Grenada dove conservation action plan. The plan will include habitat restoration, stronger protection of key forest areas, community awareness programs, and research to monitor dove populations. More than 50 experts met at St. George's University earlier this month to finalize priorities and strategies. The Grenada dove now survives in just 2 small pockets of dry forest, both threatened by development, dumping, and invasive predators. Representatives from Edinburgh, Napier, and the university will visit Grenada on Monday, November 10th, to meet with prospective students and focus discussions, opportunities for online study. The session will be held at the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort, and the university's global online programs are recognized by the Grenada National Accreditation Board, and its business school holds an AACSB accreditation, placing it among the top 5% of business schools worldwide. Visitors will be able to learn more about a range of undergraduate and postgraduate options, including business, computing, nursing, transport planning, and data engineering. Those interested in starting studies in January are encouraged to attend. That's all the local news we have at this time. We'll have more for you during our luncheon, and nonetheless, the regional and international developments are straight ahead. As we turn our attention now to the region, Venezuela says it has captured alleged CIA-linked mercenaries and accused the U.S. and Trinidad and Tobago of planning military exercises to provoke conflict in the Caribbean. Vice President Delcy Rodriguez called it a false flag operation, but gave no details about the arrests. The claims come amid U.S. military buildup in the region, targeting drug cartels linked to President Nicolas Maduro's government. As Hurricane Melissa makes landfall in Jamaica as a powerful Category 5 storm, South Florida's Jamaican community is mobilizing help. Cities including Miramar, Lauderhill, and Homestead have set up a donation site, while the Miami-based Global Empowerment Mission is accepting supplies and volunteers at its Doral warehouse. Requested items include food, water, batteries, and first aid supplies. The storm has already killed 4 people in Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Looking further afield, U.S. President Donald Trump has not ruled out the possibility of seeking a third term for the White House, saying he would love to do it. But Trump rejected the possibility of running for vice president in 2028, an idea floated by some supporters as a way for him to circumvent the U.S. Constitution that bars the president from running for a third term. Speaking to reporters during his trip to Asia, Trump described the idea as too cute and said it wouldn't be right. It is unclear what method he would use to run again. Now, last week, former Trump strategist Steve Bannon said that a plan was in place to secure the 79-year-old president another term. And finally, on the international scene, Cameroon's 92-year-old president has won a controversial 8th term in a fiercely disputed election. Paul Biya, who is the world's oldest head of state, won 53.7% of the vote compared to 35.2% of opposition leader Issa Chiroma Bakary, the Constitutional Council declared. Before the announcement, Chiroma Bakary, a former Biya ally, insisted he had won the election, but the ruling Cameroon People's Democratic Movement, the CPDM, dismissed his claim. The election held on 12 October has been marred with deadly violence, and in recent days, hundreds of Chiroma Bakary's supporters have defied protest bans in several cities and clashed with security forces. Now, that's all the regional and international news we have for you at this time. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Well, good morning, sporting fans. 1,000 cricket kits will be distributed across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique this week. The initiative, titled Equipping the Future of the Game, is aimed at supporting grassroots cricket development in schools and communities. Valued at more than $100,000, the equipment was donated by Nigerian businessman Aliko Dangote. Officials say the program will help ensure that students, schools, and clubs have the tools they need to develop their skills and boost participation in the sport. Distribution begins on Thursday. Thank you, Mr. Dangote. Then FIFA, the Grenada Football Association and Premier League, not FIFA but soccer, the St. John's Sports top the table with 38 points from 16 games, winning 11 and drawing 5. Paradise FC International are second on 31 points, while Hurricanes SC holds a third place with 30 points. St. David's FC sit fourth with 26, and Sab Spartans are fifth with 17 points. FC Cameron, Queen's Park Rangers, and Hard Rock FC occupy mid-table positions, while North Stars FC and Shamrock SC are at the bottom with 13 and 10 points respectively. In recent form, St. John's Sports have won 3 of their last 5 games, while Paradise FC have 2 wins and 2 draws. Again, I'm just reminding you that West Indies, under the leadership of Shea Hope, they've won the first of 3 T20 internationals. It was a great batting display, in my opinion. The bowlers, Jason Holder and Jaden Seals, they both got 3 wickets, but Captain Shea Hope and Rovman Powell, who had a very shaky start, was dropped actually on 7 and was batting at a strike rate of less than 50%. And in the end, the second second half of his innings in the last 2 or 3 overs. He really did put on a show, ending on 44 of 28 balls. Shea Hope ended on 48 of 28 balls also. And indeed, it was a remarkable performance, in my opinion, given the current standard form of Team West Indies. I think they did well. It's a good place to start. I do hope that they can continue and to build on that. In that form, they lost only 3 wickets. Brandon King, Alec Atenes, and Sherfin Rutherford, who, in my opinion, I don't know, he should be dropped. But nonetheless, folks, that's all the sports we've got at this time. We'll have more sports in our luncheon edition and, of course, in our primetime newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
This year, make colorful Christmas memories with Berger. Get 30% off select 1 and 5 gallon purchases. Each purchase over $300 gives you a chance to win one of 3 cash prizes every month. October $2,000, November $3,000, December $5,000. Drop your entries in the specially marked boxes in store and enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 20th. Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection.
All right, folks, tell you what we'll do. There is a slight delay with the Met office at the MBIA at this time. So we are going to end the news, do a recap here now. And in just about 4 minutes or so, we will endeavor to get the weather forecast from the forecast desk at the MBIA. So now to end the news, we do a recap of the headlines, and we hear that all right, let me get this right. Okay, Grenada is making all efforts to launch their plans to protect the Grenada dove. We also hear that the Edinburgh Napier University to visit on the 10th of November. In the region, Hurricane Melissa hits Jamaica. Internationally, Trump hints at a 3rd term. And in sports, St. John's Sports lead the GFA Premier League. Now, that's all the news we have at this time. We'll have another newscast at midday and then at the primetime newscast. Just reminding you that in just about 3 minutes time we will join the folks at the MBIA for the weather report. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you have a productive day, and stick and stay. We also have the traffic report coming up momentarily.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Grenada, let's celebrate the 19th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert on Sunday, November 9th from 5 p.m. at the Grenada Trade Center with the best of Grenada along with the Black Prince and the Pink Panther. Our partners, Hubbard's, GBN, Grenada Paper Products, Grenada Distillers Limited, makers of Clax Court, Grenada's #1 rum, Brentville Credit Union, Bryden and Miners, Agents 4, Johnny Walker, Smirnoff Vodka, and Camper, Renwick Thompson and Company Limited, Pierre Marcel, Hard On Plus, Gittins Healthcare, Dollar Savers Auto Parts, Rise and Shine Supermarket, Springs Food Mart, Excel Plaza, Clem Vision Eye Center, Chillaxing Cafe, Ansett Coating, Victory Bar, Blue Bubba's PA Rental and Events Supply, Chateau de la Motte, Grenada, Captain Harris Apartments, Gem Holiday, Beach Resorts, Dana's City Inn, Glen Egg, Springwater, and the Grenada Trade Center. Sunday, November 9th, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center, the 19th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Please be seated by 4 p.m. Hubbard's Legends in Concert.
Grenada, exciting news. Oasis Pet and Garden has expanded. In addition to our existing location, we're now open at our new location, Melville Street, St. George's, now serving you at 2 locations for even more convenience. At Oasis Pet and Garden, we bring you the best products at the best prices nationwide. Check out our garden department for the best quality Pro-Mix potting soil, vegetable seeds, and seedling trays, cocoa peat, liquid fertilizer, granular fertilizers, and more. Our livestock and livestock products are the highest quality and the best prices in Grenada.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
If you're thinking about e-banking, debit cards, point-of-sale transactions, what would you say are the benefits our customers can derive from using these alternative online banking platforms?
Being an avid user of the online banking platform, I can attest that it's safe, simple, but not to mention convenient. No longer standing in line to do simple transactions like payments of utilities, purchases, or even transferring between your accounts. All of the above can be done at the convenience of your own time. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
All right, folks, as promised, we now join forecaster Jonathan Price at the Met Office of the MBIA and say good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Tuesday the 28th of October 2025, as recorded at the Morris Bishop International Airport. It is currently fair with showers in the vicinity. Winds are coming from the southeast at 13 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1012.4 millibars, which is below normal and rising. Present temperature is 29.2 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 82%. Yesterday's maximum was 31.4 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 28.2 degrees Celsius. The rainfall was recorded over the past 24 hours, hence the total for the month remains at 86.3 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be generally fair, with light to moderate afternoon showers during partly cloudy spells. Today's max will be 31.5 degrees Celsius with winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas will be moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Low tide will be at 11:30 a.m. and high tide at 6:30 p.m. Sunset will be at 5:42 and sunrise at 5:59. Just to repeat the public forecast for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be generally fair, with light to moderate afternoon showers during partly cloudy spells. From the forecast at Skadimos Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great week.
Jonathan, just before you run off, of course, I want to ask you what's happening. What's your latest information as it relates to what's happening with Melissa and Jamaica?
Currently, Melissa is heading toward the north-northeast direction, still at a slow pace at 5 miles per hour. It is still a Category 5 hurricane with winds approximately 175 miles per hour. So Jamaica, it should be making landfall early this morning, and once again, I really hope for the safety of Jamaicans. It's a really terrible storm.
And there's something that some folks might need some clarification on, right? The fact that it is moving so slowly. The wind speed is, this morning I was looking at it, it was up to 165 or thereabout miles per hour. But the actual movement of the hurricane is just about 2 or 3 miles per hour. How dangerous is that because of the slow movement?
So the longer the hurricane takes to pass, the more damage it could cause via the winds, and of course the more rainfall would be dumped onto Jamaica, so that will lead to a lot more flash flooding, a lot more landslides, a lot more hazards. So fortunately, the forecasts are going for the hurricane to pick up some speed as it takes a more northeasterly direction as it crosses Jamaica, so that should hopefully allow it to move away from the island sooner. But at this point where it's moving slow, it can do a lot of damage. Slow-moving storms can cause more damage than fast-moving ones because of the time spent over the island.
Okay. It is often said when your neighbor's house is on fire, you wet yours. Are there any systems in our vicinity?
Well, we have 2 tropical waves to the east of us that we're currently looking at. Fortunately, they don't show any signs of development, but hopefully it can bring a few showers to us. We really do need the rain, I believe.
Thank you, Jonathan. I hope we only get some rain and nothing more, right?
Indeed.
And indeed, say some prayers for our folks in Jamaica. Have a good day.
You too.
Folks, that has been the weather report. It came to you compliments Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Because we're confident and we sing very good.
I think we will win because we have beautiful voices and we have good singers and we can make it.
I think that my school will win the competition because we have good singers, we're confident, and we have the right spirit.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmonies 1.0. The inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, voices and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
All right, folks, it's now 13 minutes after 7 o'clock, and I'm happy to join Corporal Troy Paul to give us the latest traffic report. I've seen some rain on the way down this morning. Good morning, Corporal Paul.
A pleasant morning to you and also to your listeners, and especially our drivers and pedestrians this morning. It is always a pleasure to let persons know what is happening as it relates to the traffic on a morning time. So far, we have a moderate flow of traffic, which is constant in most of the areas reported, which is most of our towns and all its adjoining roads. So persons, if you're traveling to any of the towns such as Grenville, St. George, Guave, Butez, and all the others, you can flow through any one of these areas with some easement this morning. The traffic at this moment, as I've stated, is moderate, but it is constant. In addition to that, we have a total of 13 minor accidents reported for the past 24 hours, and that is from Monday, the 27th. For a Monday with 13 minor accidents, it is quite a number. Normally, we wouldn't have that amount on a Monday, but we're seeing here that the accidents did fluctuate most of the time, but what we sure is that most of the times it remained constant in the area around 10 minor accidents per day. So we're seeing here we have a trajectory of over 300 accidents per month since August. However, the traffic department will definitely have to step up its game as it relates to media, reaching out to media houses and so forth, and doing whatever necessary to let that message reach the general public as it relates to the number of reported accidents. As we continue, we know that the Now Assist project continues in most of the areas, so we want to continue to urge drivers to drive safely along our nation's road as they get to and from their destination. So as we back to the traffic reports, we know that 8 o'clock hour is fastly approaching. We're just a little bit up, 8:15, and we've already seen traffic movement in most of the areas, especially as we focus now on the St. George's area, the Calivini Public Road. We're seeing some movement there as well. It is not that heavy, but we know that it can get busier along as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, which leads on to the Toby Road and heading to the Grandlands Valley direction. That is one of the busiest roads on the eastern side. As we take a look on the western corridor, it's flowing nicely at the moment, but it can get a little bit heavier, not the bumper-to-bumper we expect on a morning time, but as we get closer to the Queen's Park area, we have that, we will have definitely see that build up. Added to that, as we get to one of the most, two of the most busiest areas where we normally see traffic on a morning times, and that would be traffic coming out from the Grande Tang direction. But we see here on a morning trajectory that traffic tends to build sometimes all the way up to Boca, and it can be bumper-to-bumper traffic, and that same traffic leads onto the Tempe Marasil area, which contributes to the traffic coming up from St. Paul's, which will be our last troubling area. And we've already seen that traffic is flowing from St. Paul's area, and we know what to expect for persons coming out from St. Paul's direction. We urge persons that you can definitely try to avoid that bumper-to-bumper traffic. And let me start start to do that from early and to use alternative roads such as the Monjalu and head on to the Defo Springs Road and try to exit onto Grandans, or you can use the Calvin while it is still not congested and get onto Grandans Public Road. So we know we does not have a complex road network, but we know still that we have some areas that we can get away from the traffic and to get to our destination. Please, if you have not left home as yet or thinking about leaving home, you will definitely be late and end up in one of the traffic. And we started the cruise ship season. There is no boat today, but we want persons to be mindful that you must take note to the days when we have cruise ship and you would try to avoid some of the traffic, especially when the tourists leave or getting back to the boat. To let persons know, the traffic department is doing all in its power as we enter the Yuletide, about to enter the Yuletide season, which is the Christmas season. So we definitely will have increased patrols and so forth, manpower out more often, and so persons will see police presence a little more in the streets. So expect them to be stopping you from time to time to ensure that we have safe driving along our roads. But we want to improve on our drivers that safe driving begins with you, the practice, the thoughts, the mood and manner you leave home on a morning time. So we want to urge you to start your day the right way, and therefore we're going to have good results at the end of the day in terms of our accident statistics and the manner in which drivers drive on our road. And the question we ask every morning, and I want it to be pondering on the minds of drivers every day as we keep telling persons that special quote that we have on a morning time. If you are texting,
then who is driving? Who is driving? If you're texting. Thank you, Corporal Paul, for a comprehensive report as always, and we look forward to your continued diligence with you and the traffic department of the RGPF. Have a good day now.
Thank you very much, and you as well.
Folks, that has been the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we have a tribute to our dear friend, the late Dr. Margaret Joan Joseph, and we've got a tribute, especially with her affiliation with the Creole movement in Grenada, Pali Patois. All right, so her dear sister, Jean Joseph Ortega, will be doing a tribute by our Zoom platform all the way from Canada. We look forward to that. We take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Get value for your money. Ooh, oh, oh. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Oh, Courts have it all. Oh, yeah.
Courts has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Courts Ready Finance. Courts, make home yours.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Because we have a lot of potential and a lot of good singing voices. I think my school will win the competition because we have a lot of talent. I think we can win this competition because we have a lot of great singers.
I think we can win this competition because we always try our best.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmonies 1.0. The inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
stand for, we stand for, we stand for.
Oh, island in the sun. Look at how we've grown, how far we've run. 50 years we strong and more to come. More to come. More to come. We're going higher. 50 years we're blessed, we're forged in fire. Still reaching for more. Going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up. We're going higher. Going higher. As we aspire, build advances, put people together. Bang, bang, bang. It's only up from here. Take time to reminisce on the richness of our history from the beginning. From the people who came through sugar and change, emancipation, the revolution. We are more than the speck upon the globe. We are more than the ice cream and gold. We are much more than the nutmeg and the clove. Tell the world we are Grenadians. Oh.
3 islands united as one, blessed with the strength to carry on. We're more than just that island in the sun. Tell the world we are Grenadians.
Higher. 50 years we're blessed, we're forging fire. Oh, you mean? We going up, going up, going up, 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 going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Yes, fire. Build advances, want people together. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, 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 up.
Really and truly, can't find the words to describe what my country mean to me. So much things we take for granted, but so much things they give to me.
Peace and tranquility, family, community. It no matter where we go in the world, just know that home is where my heart is.
50 years, as you strive for 50 more, as you strive to reach your goal, like you're only break the goal.
I can see the vision clear. Sing it out to let the people hear.
Look at how we've gone and how far we've come. 50 years we strong and more to come. More to come. More to come. Show me up from here. More, more, more. Yeah.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmonies 1.0. The inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance, adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
right, it's 17 minutes on to 8 o'clock, and I do apologize for that glitch we had, that repetitive mode that we were in, and we were trying to do something logistical as it relates to that tribute by Miss Jean Joseph Ortega, the sister of Dr. Margaret Joan Joseph. We're having some connectivity issues with our Zoom platform. Everything was showing right on our end, but for somewhere it wasn't. So we'll move on. I've got with me in the studio, we'll get back to Miss Ortega as soon as possible, but I've got with me in the studio a goodly gentlemen, two goodly gentlemen, as a matter of fact, but I say goodly gentlemen because Zephyrin has been part and parcel of the GBN. You'd remember him even before Hurricane Beryl, but specifically during Hurricane Beryl, he left, well, not his home, he left where he resides in the U.S. and came home to overlook some support for the folks in Carriacou, started a fund and did some distributions and so forth. But this morning, he's here with another goodly gentleman.
Trevor Bartholomew.
I know that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trevor Bartholomew. And they're here promoting a concert. They've got this, well, not just the concert. The concert seems to be the climax of a week of activity with the Grenada Gospel
Music
Association.
That's right.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, it's always a pleasure to have, gentlemen like these in the studio. How are you, Zephyrin?
Well, I'm doing good. I'm blessed and highly flavored.
Okay, I made that joke with a gentleman once, and he kept me in mind for a long while. When I looked at his head, I realized both of you born here, but you all didn't grow here.
Yes, I take it out. It left me a while.
Okay. All right, good. So, the Grenada Gospel Music Association. I know that the organization was formed sometime last year.
Yeah, we were actually launched officially in September of 2024. Yeah, and well, first of all, let me correct you. I was not born here.
Oh, you were not?
No. Okay. I am a Grenadian who was born in Trinidad. And I say that because my parents are Grenadian. Yeah. So two Grenadians cannot make a Trini. That's been my.
But you're Grenadian because once you're from Sawa area and then present, you're Grenadian, isn't it?
And I'm actually from Chaguanas.
Yes.
But I'm Grenadian now. I came here for the first time when I was 18, and I told my mom this is a place I could retire to. So I retired in 2018 and I moved here in 2019.
Have I interviewed you before?
I don't think you did.
Because that story rings a bell.
Yeah?
Yeah, that story rings a bell. Is this your first time in GBN?
This is my first time in GBN. Yes.
No, well, there's someone else that shared the same sentiments.
Okay.
That came from Trinidad, were born of Trinidadian, Grenadian parentage, from in Trinidad, and came back here for the first time and said, I'm not going back.
Yeah. Well, he's the imposter. I'm the real thing. But just to tell you about the Grenada Gospel Music Association, so we were formed because I recognize that there's a lot of really good talent here in Grenada. The challenge is that in gospel music, they don't get very far because people are competing. And I thought, let's come together so that collectively we can get a lot further than we can as individuals. So we were formed for that purpose, so that we would be able to take Grenada's gospel music outside of Grenada, because I don't hear much of Grenada's gospel music outside of these shores. And I think that we have enough talent, we have good music, we have good musicians, good singers, and they need to be exposed as far as the east is from the west.
Yeah. And what sort of response have you been getting from the artists themselves?
Yeah. Well, we have quite a few people. We have an active chat that has 40-something people. So the interest is there. What we have to do now is create the opportunities for them to be able to showcase what they have. And this is one of the things that we're doing. As the concert that we are having is geared towards that, so that they get that exposure. I have been for some time trying to do that as well in Trinidad, in the Trinidad gospel circuit, having interviews on radio stations there and so on, just to let them know that, hey, we are here and we are ready to take the world. Okay. And take the gospel to the world.
Well, I asked this initially because, for example, in my not so distant past, right, one of Grenada's top gospel artists, Igel Joseph, I'm not hearing him these days again at all. I'm not hearing. I try to pull his music up on YouTube, but it's branded in a particular way with this talk over and so forth, DJ Soukaholic and all this kind of. So I yearn for local gospel music. On my segment on mornings, you'd hear me playing the Ajamos, the Janice Charles, and so forth. These are usually my build up into the active part of the program. So a functioning Gospel Artists Association in Grenada is needed, because there are so many good gospel artists here. And of course, I speak with Blessed Messenger all the time out of Trinidad. He was supposed to be up for a concert in October, the 25th thereabout, but things happened and it did not work out. But we really need that, and I do hope that you're getting traction. Are you getting traction with it?
Well, we are taking steps slowly and deliberately, because one of the things we want to do is, when we do something, we want to do it well.
Okay.
We don't want to have to redo. Too often associations like this move too fast, and then they're here today and gone tomorrow. So we want to make sure that whatever traction we get, and we are getting some. You know of us now, and IGL, by the way, is part of the chat.
Okay.
So we are getting that traction, and this concert, and we're also having a conference the day before on Friday, geared towards all people involved in gospel music, and I would say music in general, with Dr. Odera spearheading it. And part of the thing that we want to talk about most is, how do you take the gift that you have and market it so that it becomes something of a career for you? Because I think a lot of the artists are not doing as much as they should in the gospel arena because they don't see any returns from it. So we want to educate them on how do you then take what you have, package it in such a way that it is palatable for people outside of Grenada and even beyond, because as you rightfully said, we have a lot of good gospel music here. So that's kind of what we want to do this weekend, and this concert is just going to be the first of many that we want to do, mainly to expose our members. That's the first thing, exposure, so that they could see that this is something I can really put a bit more behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zephyr, you've been very quiet for quite a while. I know you've been pushing that sort of collab.
Yes.
You know, you've brought Donnie here on 2 occasions.
Yes.
In my opinion, the event, the shows were successful in that there were folks who got to hear that good news in the songs, but that sold out arena that I am expecting when Donnie McClurkin comes to any event, it didn't happen. But I know you're a guy that sticks to it, so it's gonna happen eventually in the biggest of ways. Yes. And but I know you've been pushing the work and the collabs work out there. What's it like?
Well, good morning, Grenada. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Trevor.
You need to say good morning to Carrico too.
Good morning, Carrico and Pity Martinic. Carrico and Pity Martinic. We are here again, and we really, I mean, Grenada is my home. I love Grenada more than, you know.
He's a kind of strange guy. You gotta be careful. Yeah,
that's why I said, you
gotta trim your language. Don't let it. But he's Asian now, we wouldn't hear it.
Oh, yeah. So Grenada is my home, and anything I can do to really help and to bring benefits to Grenada, I will. I try as much as I can. Working with Pastor Donnie over the years. Well, it's been 23 years. Working, along with Pastor Donnie McClurkin as my, he's my senior pastor, and just working close with him, and I know his heart is Caribbean, Jamaica, Grenada, and we try to, bring one of the things that we're gonna do, maybe coming up very soon, is to bring, he's gonna be back here.
Definitely.
He's just waiting on, waiting on the right time to come. But in the meantime, what we trying to bring, we're going to bring some doctors and nurses and, different, the missions department from the Perfected Faith Church is going to be coming very soon. So we're working on doing that. And so working together with the Grenada Gospel Music Association is one of the ways that we think of, bringing artists and bringing people together where we can, further their knowledge and give them so that they get their craft, really together. For example, if you write a song and you never get the credit for it, you write a song but you never get the credit for it. And Trevor, you could tell us why.
If you don't copyright it.
Yeah.
So if you don't copyright your song, even though you wrote the song, somebody else, and that's the reason why we are sort of very, very intentionally just waiting so that we get everybody, so that when you write a song or you do a poem or whatever you do, you get it copyright before you put it
intellectual property.
That's right.
Yes.
Before you put it out to the world, because anybody can take that property of yours and they can make it theirs, and you have no say and you don't get anything from it. Okay. So this is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make sure that when an artist like Brother Trevor wrote his song, he had to get it copyright to make sure that he gets royalty from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So brothers like Ajamo, he's...
Well, Ajamo is safe where that is concerned.
Yes.
Yeah. So it makes no matter.
And that's one of the... He's part of our association.
Yeah.
And he's, we are pushing that, you get your songs, you write it, then you make sure that you get it copyright.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that we try. That's some of the things that we trying to help the artists in Grenada to get their music and get it copyright. So you own your music, even though you die and leave. Your children and your generation own that.
It's because a pension plan.
It's yours.
It's a pension plan.
So we're trying to show people that there's benefit in it. Mm-hmm. So you have your music, you have everything, but you have to make sure that you keep it and let it stay in the family because it's yours.
Okay.
But we give it away because we don't copyright it.
Well, it's I mean, in the music industry, the gospel aspect is, the legal aspect of it is similar to that of the secular world.
Of course.
You know, so it's business.
Yeah, it is a business. Yeah.
It's business, the music aspect of it. Although, in most cases, when the gospel songs, you have a message, you're literally ministering, but the business aspect of it remains the same.
Remains the same.
You know, and because we see a lot of gospel singers. When you look at Tasha Cobbs, what's the next on him now?
Leonard.
You know, multi-millionaires because they've done it right. Yes, they have the message, they're ministering, but they're doing business. It's a business. There's a phrase that Pastor Stanford Simon always uses that I really like. Preparing people for heaven, but ensuring that they learn to live on earth as well.
That's right.
So you have to, so this gentleman, Pete Odera.
Yes.
Tell us about Pete.
So Pete is he's Kenyan, and this gentleman he have at least 35 years in the music industry. He's a leader. He's an innovator. He has recorded 11 albums. He traveled around the world. I think he have about 15 different countries under his belt. He has a gospel radio program that reaches over 70 countries. And he is a senior pastor of one of the churches there in Kenya, and very humble and devoted believer.
Okay.
I think what is notable about the radio station he owns is that for 2 years running, it has won the Stellar Award for Best Gospel Music Station, Internet Station. And for the listeners who are not informed, the Stellar Award is like gospel music equivalent of the Grammys.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's take a listen to Pete.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
And I was in rehearsal last night with the musicians and everyone, and that song was like, "We're in the Lion King," and that gives you that kind of feeling, the Lion King, where he's a very, very renowned musician, a very powerful man of God that brings and he don't just in Kenya, he's one of the persons that bring music on a whole. Music, not just gospel music, but anything happens in Kenya, Dr. Pete is part of it because of his years of ministry and everything. So whether it's whoever it is that goes to Kenya, the government or whoever they contacts him, he's the one that because he's
one of the influential figures.
In fact, he even started a music award in Kenya, and I could say this openly. That's one of the things that we want to do for gospel music in Grenada. We want to recognize at some point in time, I'm not going to say it's going to happen tomorrow, but at some point in time, we want to be able to recognize those who have contributed to Grenada gospel music in the past and in the present, so that people feel there's worth to what they are doing. Because at the end of the day, while we're doing it for the glory of God, people still need to feel that their efforts are also being appreciated by the people right here on earth. As you were saying, Pastor Simon's statement, we're preparing for heaven, but we need to be able to live on earth as well. So yes, we are going in that direction as well.
Let me ask this. There's a lot of work being done in the creative industry in Grenada. As a matter of fact, a whole desk, there's a unit designed designated for that, and a lot of emphasis is being placed on the visual arts and visual productions and so forth. You look at his Pete's performance there. There's a beautiful music video. Do you see Grenada gospel going in that direction anytime soon?
I think we have no choice. For your music to be out there, there has to be the visual attached to it. In fact, the visual goes beyond the music video. If you look at how music is marketed now, people don't just buy your music. It's not about making a song and selling a CD anymore. You need to be able to connect with your listeners, and so they are buying your story. So there's a lot of use of social media, the Instagram and X and all the others. I'm still trying to get used to them. And you need to be posting things on a continuous basis, so people want to know. You look at the popular artists, they would put what they had for breakfast and where they went for dinner and all these kinds of things. So the visual has to be incorporated into the whole thing. And music artists, if you come out on Friday, Dr. Pete will be talking to some extent on how you use social media to promote yourself, promote your craft, promote your song, promote you as an artist. So definitely the visual has to be a part of it. I should caution though that we are not going to have a visual arts department in Grenada gospel music anytime soon. In fact, what we are doing more initially is enabling people. We are going to be the enabler to show you the business side of what you're doing. How do you make it a business? How do we take it from the raw product that you have, the raw song that you've written, and make it into something that is marketable, that can bring returns to you? So we are going to be directing you, copywriting, what do you look out for, what do you avoid in the industry. We are going to be that part of it, and certainly we're going to be engaging with the Grenada Office for the Creative Affairs. We are registered with them, and we are a registered non-profit. So we're not just a bunch of people who came together and doing this thing. We're doing it the proper way. Like I said earlier, we may seem to be moving slowly initially, but that is deliberate, so that we are making sure we check all the boxes and we don't have to fall back, as it were, on our own sword, So we are taking the time to do it the right way. But certainly visuals, it's unavoidable in this business.
Yeah. Okay. And one of the things that we stress, like for instance, you put your music out on social media, it's going to the world. Once you put it out, you can't get it back. It's out there.
It's no longer yours.
It's no longer yours.
You could reap the benefits, but it's not yours.
So that's why we're encouraging everyone to get registered. Get your music before you put it out there. Make sure that it's yours. Make sure that you have it copyright, and that's what we're stressing. So you put something out on the internet, and you put it out on Facebook, you put it out on Instagram, wherever, and somebody around the world just pick it up and said, "Oh, that's a good," and they make it theirs. You have nothing. You can't say anything because you didn't copyright it. It's not yours.
Okay.
Until you do the paperwork.
You got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do.
As we usually say, what must.
Yes.
Yeah. Now comes the Saturday. What can we expect on the concert? What time does it start?
Okay. We are going to start the concert, the actual concert part of it at 6. We will be there from earlier, so you would have some gospel music being played from around 4. And we can expect a lot of local gospel artists. We have Karen Mathura, Vanessa, what's his name? Ellington Purcell will be there. I am actually going to be doing one of my songs as well.
Yes.
Nicole Fletcher Newton. I think Zephyrin is going to be doing something as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna one of my original brother, Brother Nigel DeGale. I met him on my way down, and we're going to be doing a little something with.
You're actually going to be singing Zeppelin?
Well, we're going to be doing poetry.
Oh, poetry.
Rhythm poetry. Yes. So he said he's going to show up with his drum, and he's going to show up there with his drums, and we're going to do, because I remember when I started doing this here in Grenada, we did in the Quiz Park, and that's we used to do a lot of that, and he used to be playing for me, and we used to be doing that. We did a recording. We went to the studio. And we did a recording, and I'm going to try to get it again, but we did a recording together, and we want to sort of put something out there. So he said he's going to show up on Saturday. So it's going to be something, just like can you hear the cry of the poor man who lives in the ghetto down there. He just wants someone to see his tear and to give him a listening ear. So his problem he can share. Man,
do you have that copy written? Because you just put it out there.
Yeah, I
know. Practice
but certainly it's going to be a really packed evening of gospel, of course, headed by Dr. Pete Odera. And as Zephyrin talked about the poem, we are not, because we are named Gospel Music Association, we are not going to be just focusing on music, but anyone who uses the arts to promote the gospel, you can be a part of the Gospel Music Association, and we will be happy to guide you so that your craft gets out there and people know who you are. One of the things that I've discovered since forming this association, first of all, the gospel music pie in the Caribbean, let me deal with the Caribbean first, is a small pie. And you have some people who have a piece of that pie and they're guarding it jealously. So we have to come up with real good ingredients to get a piece of that pie. That's one option. The other option is we bake our own pie.
Right.
Because it's not that easy to break out in the Caribbean in gospel music. You have the Blessed Messengers and the Samuel Medas and these guys, they every show, they're there. We want Grenada to be there as well.
So what do you think it would take to get what is lacking? What is it we're not doing right to get Grenada gospel music out and blossoming?
The first thing is we need to have collective effort. And that is what we're doing initially, bringing people together, making them see, hey, we could do this. Yeah. And once we do that, then the quality of what we put out there, because there are some people who are recording, but is it good enough quality? And I'm not talking about the lyrics or even the music, but the actual recording. Is it good enough quality that people would want it out there? So we are going to be pushing or promoting people to do proper recording of their material. so that when it goes out there, it can stand up against everything else that's out there, not just in Grenada and the Caribbean, but even beyond. So, and I think we also need to have faith in what we have.
Yes. Believe in it.
Believe that it is. Yeah, we have to have faith in what, and I have the faith that what we have here in Grenada can really go out there and make a difference. But the artists themselves have to have faith in their gifting, and be willing to put themselves, to give themselves to it, so that it can go out there and do what it is supposed to do.
Do you think it's a case of the gospel artists waiting on their time? Because if you notice, in the secular world, our soca artists and so forth, at one point it was all about Trinidad and Barbados and so forth, but now our soca artists are trending and they are really stepping up to the plate. Do you think it's a case where the gospel artists are looking at it coming and they're just waiting, or they need to go and get it?
So the thing about it is you have to because Grenada have a lot of artists, good gospel artists, good singers, but do you have the materials? Do you have it recorded? And even though you have it recorded, is it up to the standard of international, or where you can put it out there? And that's one of the things we're trying to tell persons. You have the music, you have it, all you have to do is to properly record it. And that's what we are going to be helping with. We offer some of the members, persons that become members of the association, we offer to help them. We have a studio that was made available to us to record your music. You have Brother Jamo that he gave his studio to some persons, and to whoever wants to come in, you can come in and have your music recorded properly. Okay. So international standard, so that you don't just put anything and everything out there, but you can do it, at an international standard where you can have your music. Like right now, Dr. Pete, he's going to be taking some of the songs back with him. His radio station, he owns one of the top radio stations there in Kenya, and he distributes over 70 countries. Okay. And so he's going to be taking some of those music back with him. Okay. But do we have material, the music to give to him? Yeah. And that is what we find the problem is.
Yeah, that's a challenge, because I in the last, I would say 6 months or so, maybe a little bit more, I have 2 radio stations in Trinidad that are just waiting for material. One radio station, 99.5, I think it is, the guy said he will feature a Grenadian gospel artist once a month. Right? The other radio station, one of the first and top radio station, 98.1, DJ Mickey, he said just bring the material to him. Okay. And then I have an internet radio station that I'm a part of in Trinidad, and I am just waiting. I have the approval to start a program just featuring Grenada gospel music. Okay. But we don't have it. So if you're saying they're waiting on their time, Grenada gospel artists, now is the time.
The time is now.
Now is the time.
Yeah. Because we have we have the personnel, we have the knowledge, we have the go-how. We know exactly, how we can show you how you can get your music copyright.
Well, it's much more than copyright. Yeah? It's just that maybe the gospel artists are suffering from something that I'd like to call something as maybe inferiority complex or something. So thinking that their music is not on par with the Barbadians but we've got it. We've proven to the world that we've got the talent and we've got what it takes. So, this is the opportunity, guys. So reach it out, and if someone wants to join your organization, how do they do that?
Okay, so you can reach me directly on 538-8240 or just go to grenadagospelmusic@gmail.com. Send me an email, and we would be happy to get you involved. It's real easy. We have a one-time lifetime membership of $25 because we are a not-for-profit organization. So we just want people to get involved. If you come out on Friday to the conference, we will be doing registration there, and we would also do registration at the concert on Saturday. So the opportunity is there. If you are involved in gospel music, if you are a gospel singer and you don't have songs, don't worry, we have writers. I write. Yeah, so and I will be happy to write for you. So we have all the ingredients. Now we need to take the pie, put it in the oven,
and wait for it to bake.
Yeah.
We also have we have the musical equipment. We have everything that is at that. So if you need a stage, we have a stage.
This is interesting.
We have, and God puts everything together and put people in place and together.
That's interesting.
That this can can go. So that's the reason why we're saying that this is the time. So if they're waiting for a time, this is the time. Yeah, because we have everything is in place. All we need is just somebody to start singing and come out. And
maybe I should try singing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'll write for you. Yeah.
Oh, he's a good writer. He writes.
So maybe,
you write as well.
Maybe I should start singing again.
There we go.
That's why.
Just a switch. Just a switch.
I remember performing together on stage with Joseph Niles and Promise in my early years.
Okay.
And then but nonetheless, that's a different conversation. Gentlemen, I want to wish you all the best. And of course, we here at the GBN, anything of that nature, we'd love to push the agenda. So, well, you know my digits, you know how to get to us, and we'll accommodate anything that we can to grow that organization to its full potential.
Yes.
So, just a phone call away.
Yeah, man.
And all the best on Saturday and Friday. Coming out on Friday. The activity on Friday is where?
The activity on Friday, it's at the St. George's Baptist Church. We start at 7 p.m. On Saturday, like I said, music will be played from 4. The concert actually starts at 6 at Cameron Park. It's totally free. Both activities are totally free. We will be collecting an offering to bless Pastor Pete, who is doing this gratis, by the way. So we are very, very grateful that he has basically volunteered his time and his talent to us. So let's take advantage of it, Grenada. You have no excuse. Like we said, this is the time. Come out, and if you're unsure of yourself and what you can produce, we're going to give you the encouragement, and together we are going to take this world.
So who are some of the members of the association, so that the listening public knows?
Some of the members of the association, well, on the board we have people like Ajamo is part of the board. I'm the chairman of the board. Brother Zephyrin is a de facto member of the board. We have Jason Newton. Who am I missing? Sister Gabriel. Did I say that? Yes, Sister Cicely Gabriel. So we have a wide variety of people with a wide variety of talent. That's the board. We have Igel, Vanessa, Karen Masura, Ellington. These are people who have always been a part of it. And hopefully we would have you to be a part of it as well. We have people who are writers, we have musicians, we have song engineers, we have studio producers. So I think we have covered the whole spectrum of what is necessary to take your talent to the world. The only thing missing, Grenada, is you.
Parting words, Zephyr?
Yeah, well, God bless you, Grenada. I hope to see you on Friday and Saturday. And just make sure that you come out. Just bring yourself, because that is what we're going to be doing, praising God, and bring your praise, bring your family out, and just come out. Let's have a good time in the Lord, and make sure you're there. I want to see you there. I want to, those of you that never heard me do a poem, you might just hear that,
and you might endeavor to sing as well.
Sing. Well, actually, I used to do a lot of singing here back then. We had inspirational singers.
Anything is possible.
Anything.
Doing Devon McSween. We used to do a lot of.
Yeah, he should be part of this. He can sing.
Devon and I used to do a solo. We used to do a duet. Actually.
A duet, yeah. I believe it's a solo with both of you all standing up. And Devon did you sing it.
He sold himself out there.
Anyway,
Devon, good morning, Devon.
But it's good to be home, and it's always a pleasure. My heart is in Grenada, and Pastor Danny sent his love and his greetings. Actually, he have a new single out, and it's called his album is called Finally. That's he just did his final recording. He said that's the final recording for him, and he just did it. And you can go on any music platform and you'll find his new single. And he's right now he's on a sabbatical because the devil tried to take him out, but God said not yet. And you'll hear some of the music that that the devil tried not to let the world hear. But it's a powerful, very powerful thing. If you go on TBN, he have the whole interview and everything there. All the music is there, and anywhere Spotify, anywhere music you can get his new single. And he sent his love, and he loves Grenada. And I'm looking to see he's going to be here very soon. So just keep your ears and eyes open. And
gentlemen, thank you very much for sharing with us, and we will see you on Friday and Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe I just found myself my new writer.
Well, you do.
Yeah, we do. I know you always play Push.
Yeah.
I wrote that.
Oh, okay. Good. Folks, thank you once again. Here's Pete.